What's going on, guys? It is Andrew here, welcome you back to a new sort of video today. Guys, today I'm here to announce a draft league that I've come up with, sort of. Not really, to be honest. It's GBA or the UCL or something along those lines. So what it's going to be, it's going to be a Pokemon Showdown Battle League, or PSBL for short, because I'm unoriginal. So, the way this is going to work is we're going to have 10 teams, I think, is what we're looking at around about this point. So, it's just going to be basically a group of people from a Discord I'm in with a group of friends, and some people might be recording, some people won't be. It's just going to be for fun. If you want to record, then we can record. If we don't, then we don't have to. And yeah, so basically the way it's going to work is, if you have seen the GBA or the UCL or something like that, what it is each team, or okay, we're going to call it a team, but basically what a team is one person, a coach. People got confused about that, so I'll just clear that up now, just in case you didn't know. And yeah, so the way it's going to work is we're going to have a draft with tiers that we're all going to have input into. So say, well, I'm playing Showdown right now just for something to be in the background. So say Xurkitree is in A tier. Why not? That means that it'll count as one of the coach's A tier draft picks. And quickly, A tier draft picks are going to be, with the tier draft picks, there's going to be S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and D tier. I think. Is that what we decided? I can actually check that right now for you guys. I think. I've got it somewhere. Here we go. So, actually, I might put this on the screen right now. It's not very long, and it probably doesn't actually say everything I want it to say, but if you guys hold up a second, I will quickly. Here we go. Let's see if I can make this bigger for you guys. Okay, so the draft, Pokemon will be split into tiers, as I already said. What I didn't mention is each coach, player, whatever you want to say, gets to ban one Pokemon or one item that they just don't want to see. So, for example, I've chosen to ban Magierna, or however you say it, because I don't want to deal with that. And the likelihood of me getting to draft that is like 1 in 10. So, not likely. There will be set time for the draft. We'll do the entire draft, maybe over 1 or 2 days, depending. I'll do my best to record the draft. If not, then I'll have a draft analysis video up after we've finished. What else? So a Pokemon can only be on one team. If that Pokemon has a Mega, when we are deciding tiers, we'll either decide that it can be drafted as a Mega or as a non-Mega. It cannot be drafted as both. So what I would be thinking is Blaziken will be... this is just my thoughts around it. Blaziken will be drafted as a non-Mega without Speed Boost, because Speed Boost Blaziken is OP. But that's just my opinion. Other people might have the other opinion, and we'll basically go with majority roles. Probably. So what else have we got? Obviously, if you get sniped, make sure every team will have to make sure they have backups planned, because you only get 2 minutes to make a pick. Let's see, what else have we got? Tiers decided, as I said, by the players. Yeah, so each team will draft 11 Pokemon, which means it's 11 rounds of drafting, 10 drafts per round. So that's 110 draft picks overall in the draft. So that will take a while with 2 minutes. 2 minutes per 2 minutes per pick, 110 picks, that's 220 minutes, which is over 3.5 hours of drafting. So if I do record the draft, that will be split up into multiple 20-minute videos probably, or maybe I'll upload it in one hit. I'm not really sure. But let's move on to the battles. Actually, no, let's go to tiers and then we'll come back up to the battles. So Pokemon will be split into tiers on how good they are competitively in a league format. Now, this most likely will be based sorta off of the Smogon tiers, but it won't be completely like that. So I'm going to put up a document that I have been working a little bit on. It's nothing special. It's just showing what I'm thinking for tiers. This obviously isn't official. There's nothing official about this. This is just me thinking around what. As we can see, I have said Aegislash S tier because it's an Aegislash. Greninja, I'm going to put Protean allowed here because why not? Palkia is going to be the only one out of Giratina and Dialga, I think, and Palkia will be the only one in here. I don't want to have many Ubers in here, literally because of the fact it would just break it and the person who got the best Uber would win. So yeah, that's how we've done it here. And obviously this is nowhere near done. I've not done B, C, D, hardly done any of A. There's not many S tiers, but that's just how we're looking. So if I just come back here, this one? Not this one. Move this down. There we go. So coming back to that, each team can draft 1 S tier, 2 A tier, 3 B tier, 3 C tier, and 2 D tier mons. Now, what does this mean? It means that each team is gonna have to have diversity in their draft, which means they can't just pick 11 massively overpowered mons and destroy everyone. So yeah. What also this means, the draft. The reason I'm making a draft, or I've decided that we should have a draft because 1, it will be fun, and 2, it means that you have to like put a bit of time into thinking what you're going to draft, because if I have another document somewhere that explains a bit of my reasoning behind that. I don't know if I really want to be showing everyone this, but I will. I won't show what's like big parts of it. I'm just going to show my like subheadings with ideas for what I'm thinking for my draft. So if I just minimize all of these. Okay, so it's about to pop up on your screen anytime now, guys. As soon as I find it, here it is. Okay, so for my draft, what I'm thinking before I've even seen the tiers, I've just gone into I want Volt Turn, Hazard Control, my cores, some versatility, and maybe an Enforcer if I have enough space. Um, so what does this mean? Volt turns, obviously, Volt Switch your turn, Hazard Control, Defog, or Rapid Spin, along with setting up hazards, so Stealth Rock, Spikes, Toxic Spike, and Sticky Webs. Cores, obviously the obvious cores of Dragon Steel Fairy or Fire Water Grass, or the perfect core of Fire Water Grass, Dragon Steel Fairy. But this is all stuff that I will talk about in like a later video. Like my analysis, I'll explain why I picked which and everything. So we're going to come back to our document here. So with the battles, the season will be split into weeks. Each team will have a battle each week, unless there's an uneven amount of teams, which at this moment in time, as of this recording, there actually are an uneven amount of teams, which is unfortunate. But I'm hoping that we'll get at least one more team until the cutoff, which is my time is in around 19 hours as of this recording. But what else have we got? Oh, also tiers. I did not mention. Tiers don't have to be picked in order, and you don't have to pick from every tier. What that means is, if you've decided, well, actually, there's nothing in S tier that I really want, I want an extra A tier pick, well, that's okay, because A tier is below S tier, so why not? You cannot, however, say, oh, I don't want an A tier pick, I'm going to take another S tier. That's not how it works. You can choose to take one lower than normal. So battles. I'm going to be using round robin generator that I found on the internet, which I will put in the description, I guess. Why not? If you guys want to do your own sort of thing. And this will just make it so that it's very easy. I can take a screenshot, post it, and everyone will know who they're battling every week. Another thing about the draft format is everyone knows what every other team has. It'll be taken note of and put in a document which everyone in the tier will be able to access. What else? Okay, so a win for a team will give them 5 points. Losing 1-0 will give you a bonus 1 point. And winning 6-0 will give you a bonus 1 point. So this means potentially there's a maximum of 6 points up for grab every week. Or a minimum of 0 points. But that's just how it works. So, yeah. What else? At the end of the pool play, which I don't know how many weeks that'll be. It'll be a few weeks. There'll be playoffs with the top 4 players moving on. Top 4 will be randomized into 2 battles. The winner will move on to the finals. And yeah. What else? I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover. But guys, I don't know exactly when any videos for this will be up. But I do want to say that when they do, your support would be greatly appreciated. I know that I've been really inactive, and that's just because school has just been really stressful. But hopefully I'll be back to a more regular upload basis. And yeah, hopefully as soon as the PSBL starts, I'll have at least 2 videos a week for you guys, which will be the making of the team and the actual battle. So yeah. So So I just want to say sorry for being so inactive. I really wanted to be recording, I just couldn't feasibly do it with the time I had. Um, so yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy me just rambling on for 15 minutes. But apart from that, if you did enjoy, smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new, comment, and basically, I will see you guys hopefully very soon. So, yeah.